headed to the gym. We get some breaking news from the San Francisco 49ers. They have signed free agent safety Richie Grant. That's right, free agent safety Richie Grant. After losing Talanoa Hufanga to free agency, they decided to address this position in free agency, and they got Richie Grant from the Atlanta Falcons. All right, they got Richie Grant from the Atlanta Falcons. Now, what does Richie Grant do? Who is Richie Grant? Don't worry, I'll be breaking him down a little bit later on the channel. But they definitely got a guy. He played in all 17 games in 2024. Top of the morning, everybody out there. I see Don't Bother Me in the building. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. It's my first time going live, actually just using YouTube. So I'm hoping this pans out. You know what I'm saying? But 4-year guy for the Atlanta Falcons. He was a former second-round draft pick for the Atlanta Falcons. And he played all 4 years there. Eddie G and the B-Dogs, what's going on, baby? Is he a ball hawk or a run stuffer? Well, let's let the stats play. Let's let the stats talk about that. He only has four career three career interceptions. He had none last year with the Atlanta Falcons, but 3 total in his career. Looks like he's another run stuffer type of a guy. I'll have to check back on his collegiate stuff and see how he was used. Now, remember, they did bring in last year, they did sign free agent Jesse Bates last year. So that might have diminished his play just a little bit, but we'll see what happens just overall. As far as tackling, last year he didn't play much. He only had 14 total tackles, 13 solo. His 2023 year, I think, is the year before Bates came. That's kind of where he did his thing. He got an interception that year. He also had 6 pass deflections that year. Another pass deflecting type of a safety because he has a total of 17 pass deflections his 4 years out there in Atlanta. So the Niners got a guy who can also blitz around the line of scrimmage, 3 career sacks for the kid. And again, going back to 2022, 2023, that's when his tackling was definitely on par. When he was actually a starter, he's played safety, he's played strong safety, he plays nickel. So another versatile piece. You know what I'm saying? Yes, X-Man too, he can play nickel as well. We'll see what happens with the 49ers. I mean, I expect more, I don't want to say bargaining free agents to be signed. Here's my take on what I think the 49ers are doing. I literally think that they're going after players that are good fits and that they don't have to break the bank for. I think the 49ers are literally going to address this team mainly in the draft. That's what getting younger means. But they are going to fill holes in free agency. So stay tuned for some more signings. If you don't see big names for the San Francisco 49ers, Justin Simmons was the guy, not Jesse Bates. Maybe I got it wrong. Did Jesse Bates go to the Falcons? Maybe it was Justin Simmons was the guy that went there. Omar, my bad. I probably got the guy wrong. I know they had some safeties that they signed in free agency. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. But expect the 49ers to get younger. You know, and here's what's interesting because they didn't bring back Talanoa Hufanga, but they did sign a free agent that was coming off of his rookie contract, which is who Richie Grant is. So it's going to be interesting to see what the 49ers does. Oh, Bates was there. Man, listen, I'm all over the place, bro. Like, I promise. I'm all over the place. I know I need a haircut. I don't have a hat on right now. My apologies. But I don't know if this is called basement shopping. I think the 49ers are looking for specific fit players. You've seen teams across the league do the same thing. For example, the Buffalo Bills, they went out and got Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer is not a sought after high free agent. What Josh Palmer does is he wins one-on-one, man-to-man coverage better than any receiver on their roster. So he's probably a perfect fit for what Josh Allen is doing. I think Richie Grant is going to be a good fit for what Ray Brown wants out of his defensive backs, all right? And he can give you the range. He just fits what the 49ers like to do at safety. You know, him, Jair Brown, they can play deep. They can play in the box. I think we see a few different looks for the 49ers, instead of that, single high coverage, set cover two. I think they're going to do, cover three. They're going to be mixing it up with their guys for sure. They're going to be mixing it up with their guys for sure. Richie can start. He has starting experience. Again, down year last year, and I think that was mainly because of the free agents that the Atlanta Falcons went out and got. Bates, Simmons, totally forgot. I think they got both of those guys. So obviously he's going to take a seat back. They spent the money, and it didn't work out for him. But for the 49ers, they get themselves a free agent safety. And this does not mean that they're not going to address the position in the draft. I still think the 49ers do something in the draft. I got to run up in this gym. I love y'all. I just wanted to bring you some breaking news for the San Francisco 49ers. Another splish or splash in free agency. Another splish or splash in free agency. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys, man. It's all good. It's all love out there, man. Keep it faithful to the Bay. I have no idea how to end this joint, so bear with me. Here we go. That ain't how you end it. Maybe you just hit the X. Yes.